What's up, my precious little pack, and welcome back to Flesh Eaters. This is a zombie survival style game that gives you control of up to 6 people depending on the difficulty, 2 at the least while you're playing at the hardest difficulty. You have multiple modes to choose from. First off being story mode, which is you have to find out what caused it, how you're going to survive it, or how to cure it. Or all 3, or do none of them and die when the city is cleansed by planes dropping bombs. That's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing Sandbox. I'm going to see how long I can survive in a single video. And I'm going to play Survival. And I'll start on regular, so I can have 4 survivors. First off, I'm going to go Engineer, 2 Soldiers. Let's take a 4th Soldier. Well, 2nd Soldier. Yeah. I'm not going with the medic because I've played with them a few times. They're useful only if you can set them up. If you can't set them up, they die very quickly, very easily. Actually, I think 2 engineers would be better for landmines, so let's go. You two. Alright, that should be a better setup. The objective of the game mode that I'm going to be playing is just to survive as long as possible.
Moving out.
And the controls are fairly simple. And this is it. Now, this is where it gets fun. You have several different things. First off, you have to have bullets. Now, you have standard bullets and you have shells. Shells are used for shotguns. One of the people I have has a shotgun. Engineers have no weapons. One can have a baseball bat, a fire axe, or a katana, but each one can have a kit that allows them to build a turret. That turret is used in any number of ways. The main use, though, is to destroy the zombies as they come in. And it's a fairly interesting prospect to a game that I saw once before but never played it, but I did have an interest in playing it. I, however, did not get around to playing it. Instead, I started doing other things. Well, I'm going to play it and a few other games on the channel over the next few days that are going to be different than Vega, and hopefully you guys will like them, because they are enjoyable games. They're not stupid games, at least. They're fairly enjoyable. I grabbed the wrong one. Baseball right there. Okay.
I'm going.
I need to keep an eye on which one I grab. Well, tag. But I've played a few hours of it and it's interesting, and then you have these random things. Now, if you ask them to join you and you already have 2 engineers, he'll say no because you can only have 2. You can only have 2 engineers, 2 medics, and you can only have 4 soldiers. Now, you can only have 6 in your group at a time, though. Now, I'm going to ask him for help, and what he's going to do is he's going to build a turret.
Ready.
That turret will be added to one room down here. So now it'll guard down there. And another thing you can do is board up the windows. If you go down here and you farm wooden nails, and each time that your character's looting something, it'll add more and more. What is the use of wooden nails? Well, it'll build you barricades for one. Now, what would I want with barricades? It would help me ease back the zombies and push them back real quick. So, there's that. And you do not want to let your characters be hit because they can be infected very easily in this game, as I've found out.
Roger that.
Now, you have 2 ways to protect them for the engineer and the soldier. First way to protect the soldier, give them Kevlar body armor. Come on.
I'm going.
There we go.
Roger that.
But I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to give this soldier, the one with the shotgun, Kevlar body armor. There's advantages to each tier of armor. First off, Kevlar, and then the helmet that goes with it. provides bonus to accuracy and critical chance, which means that you'll be able to hit them for critical more often. And each one has a different kit for each unit, so they're not all going to be the same.
Yes, sir.
And now, as you can see, I have to fight armored zombies. Well, there will be one armored zombie amongst all the others. I forgot to load landmines, didn't I? Yes, I did. You need to run. You need to run. You need to run. Okay, this may be the end of my run here, because I think I'm about to lose everything. Managed to survive. Come on, boys. I'll pay him to join me. He'll take up your ammo when he joins you. Each one to have them join you, they take a different thing. And as you can see, he gets a pistol. And the longest I've managed to survive on the hardest difficulty is... oh, I want to say 18 minutes. And there we go, someone got infected. Now, if he dies before he changes, he won't be brought back as a zombie. Instead, he'll just die. I lost an engineer. Okay. I need to protect you from being infected since you're the only engineer, and you're the only one who can build turrets now. And I'm going to show this a little bit, and I'll do like one video a month of this because I'll be playing it just for replayability. And this is how you level up. You can choose any number of things, but there are a few things I have to point out. If you choose health, it'll increase your character's hit points, whichever one you give, by 20. They start off with 100, but they don't gain that health right away. This is where a medic would come in handy. The reason I didn't choose a medic to start with is because I typically don't go with health, because when you start to get to the later zombies, they can hit you and take 100 hit points at a time. Well, not at a time, they can eat through 100 hit points very quickly, so even having more health doesn't mean much. I tend to go with looting speed, accuracy criticals, and barricading, except for I stopped doing barricading because, well, typically I tend not to barricade the rooms because I tend to have problems with the zombies clustering up around a specific window, breaking into a room, and I have no way to get out. Now, you can get out and you can go out around the building that you're in. But for now, I'm going to go with looting for you. I'm going to go with building 2 for that one. And you only have 5 skill levels per thing. And accuracy and criticals. And you're no longer in body armor. Or I never put you in body armor. Either way, now he'll have a little bit more accuracy. And I get a quick breath of fresh air from the fights, because in between large waves like that, you get a small breather, so it's just a matter of fight and survive until the next wave. And each wave gets harder and harder. Okay, medic. Will you join me? Yes, you will. I need you to go heal my people, because they're messed up. Now here comes the big zombies. There's no way to protect your doctors from being infected. They die extremely easily and extremely quickly.
Someone help me!
Come on, heal them before you die. Here you go. Get away from them. Merchant, what do I want to change? What for? Don't need wood because I'm not boarding stuff up because of how easily everything's going. I don't need antibiotics because the doctor just died. I don't need to turn bullets into shells because I have plenty of shotgun shells. Ignore. Oh, and you can equip your soldiers with different weapons. Okay. We're gonna give you an increase to hand combat. No, because you have a baseball bat. Let's go criticals. As for you, we're gonna go criticals on you as well because you're using a shotgun. This is where it ends, baby. This is where it ends.
Somebody help me! Somebody help me! Kill me!
That was Flesh
Your
Eaters.
survivor team
That
is
was
now
on the
members
second
of
difficulty,
the
and
undead.
I survived as long
Beware.
as I could. Had I actually not been talking and actually been focusing on surviving, I may have survived a little bit longer. I should have paid a little bit more attention to where my engineers were at because they're very important for laying down turrets and the landmines. I should have kept laying landmines every time they're blowing up. They're great at crowd control and they're very good at defending certain areas. And also another thing I ignored, I failed to give the guy with the baseball bat an assault rifle. Well, yeah, an assault rifle. But I hope you enjoyed, everybody, because I'm going to be doing more of this. If you like this video, definitely press that like button for me. If you want to see more of it, let me know in the comments section. And as always, subscribe for more. And everybody, I'll see you later.